and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Kian, and today's video I'm very excited for. We are going to go through just some vision casting, goal planning, project organization. If you like to nerd out on Notion stuff or to-do list, you're gonna love this video. And I just wanted to talk through kind of my thought process going into the new year, give you guys some inspiration, share some of my goals. So yeah, let's get into it. To be honest, I am not a very goal-driven person. I definitely resonate more focusing on how I want my life to feel rather than what I want to achieve in life. Going into the new year, I did want to set some goals, but more so I wanted to focus on what kind of lifestyle do I want to live this year, and what exactly do I need to do to embody that? I decided to use Notion. Listen, the thing with Notion is you need to just find a template, okay? I have no clue how to work Notion outside of using other people's templates. So I'm using Jewel Acree's Life Hub. I think it is paid, but let me tell you, it's worth it. I don't think the price is very high. I'll have a link in the description if you guys want to do this, or you could probably find some free templates in Notion as well. Okay, so this is what my Life Hub looks like. We are going to go into the 2024 yearly plans and goals. I actually followed along with her video, and I would highly recommend doing that. The first thing I did was actually create a vision board, and I don't love the idea of vision board. Like, I feel like a lot of people lean it towards like manifesting, which is not something I believe in. I ultimately want to trust God with my life instead of trying to create my own life. But I do feel like it's always good to have some inspiration. I'm a very creative person, so just having like a visual and putting together a little vision board was really fun for me. I made this in Canva. I think I used a free template to kind of guide me, and I just grabbed a ton of images off of Pinterest. And if you're on Pinterest a lot, they should have a very nice curated feed. It was really easy to find pictures that represented the life I wanted to live. So I just put that as the cover photo up top. So the first thing I want to share is my word of the year. I actually ended up choosing two, but there's one that definitely I feel like was influenced by the Holy Spirit, and that is the word romance. So if you guys saw my receiving deliverance video, during that conversation, my pastor actually gave me a word, and he said that he feels as though I have given up hope for romance, and that really struck me, and honestly makes me want to cry just sharing about it now, because that is very true in a way, especially when it comes to relationships. We're gonna just go a little we're gonna go on a whole sidebar right now, but I was in a long-term relationship when I was pretty young. About 16 is when we started dating, and I just feel like I gave so much of myself to that boy that I should have reserved for my husband. And so much of that was like this youthful, innocent, unconditional love. And I think because that person betrayed me and broke my trust, it really crushed this hope for that young, romantic, full of life love that I had experienced. And so when he gave me that word, I just felt like it really resonated, and he was just saying that God wants to restore my hope. Yeah, I just felt like that spoke to me so much. So that is my word of the year. I also have harmony, which I kind of shifted the definition of. So for harmony, I put positive state of inner peace, calmness, and balance, the feeling of being tuned in with God and living out the fruits of the Spirit. And then for romance, I said looking for the magic in life, those moments that sparkle and shine with the simple beauty that's present all around us. The process of structuring your days and routines so that you're always putting yourself in the path of beauty. I feel like this kind of goes along with the trend of romanticizing your life, but I also want to pull that, I just want to pull that into everything that I do, into my marriage, into my free time, into my friendships. I just want to create beauty in everything if possible. Obviously some things are not going to be beautiful, but that's okay. Let me know what your word of the year is and kind of like what it means to you and how you see yourself living that out this year. All right, the next thing I want to share are some of my 2024 goals. She has a very nice system on how to do that, so these are all mine. And basically you can import a new goal. You can decide if it's a personal, professional, or shared goal, and that is like a shared goal with Kyle in my case, which is my husband. And then you can decide when you want to do it. I kind of had a hard time with the quarters because a lot of them are kind of a year-long lifestyle, so we'll see how the when actually plays out. And then you could add all these supporting tasks to help you achieve that goal, which I really love. So for example, here I have start a flower and veggie garden, and I want to do that in Q1 within the next like month or so. And then I just put supporting actions I need to do to achieve this goal. I need to order seeds, I need to order the raised beds, I need to get permission from my landlord, and I need to create a garden plan, and then I can expand on that more. I feel like this year I really want to focus on homemaking, becoming a better homemaker, and becoming a more organized homemaker where it really feels like it's a rhythm and it just like flows naturally. And in order to do that, I've created a lot of goals that would support that feeling I want to have when it comes to home. So for example, that would be creating a cleaning and chore system, simplifying my wardrobe. I plan to do another closet sale, so definitely be following me on my closet account here because that will be coming probably later this month or in February. I'm going to be doing a huge closet sale. Researching homeopathic medicine and starting my collection of that. Learn how to properly launder clothes. That is another like homemaking goal of mine. So a lot of these, as you can tell, are not like very specific, like tangible goals, but they are kind of more of like a way of life, and that's kind of how I like to do it. I did put some more like professional, like hitting 150,000 subscribers on YouTube and things like that. I'm really not much of a numbers driven person. Then I kind of just wrote down just random things that maybe should more so be in a to-do list, but I just added them here anyway. So for example, that cancel unused subscriptions, declutter my email box, things like that. And then I have some more fun things like kind of my hobbies that I'd like to try, which is, for example, start baking sourdough. That is something I would love to do this year. Buying sourdough is so expensive, like $18 a loaf around where I am. So I already ordered the starter. I just decided to order a dehydrated starter off Etsy because I feel like the starter is the most intimidating part. So I'm excited to start that process. It came in the mail already. I am going to do a little video all about my sourdough journey. Some other hobbies, learn ceramics. There is and you can click on this and like add notes to here. So for example, like my baking sourdough one, I put down some resources for YouTube videos, and then I have my tasks here. Plan of friends gathering every season. I've been very inspired by like Allison Bickerstaff. She always is hosting like the cutest parties, dinner parties, so that's something I would love to do. I don't think it's realistic for me to do that every month, but I think for a year would be great, and each could be kind of themed around whatever season it is. And then over here on status, I can change to in progress, complete, do it next year, or drop. So let's just say I am like, you know what, I do not want to learn crochet anymore. I could move that to next year, or I could just say, you know what, just forget about this one. And then you can also organize by the ones in progress. These are family goals with Kyle, and then you can see your completed goals over here. Yes?
Mom?
Yes?
You said watercolors?
Yeah?
I have brown for you.
What? Did you go to the
I have brown watercolor for you.
Oh.
Whoop. Hello. I bring all the paint.
Oh, I smell that.
I bring stinky brown paint. I bring liquid and yellow paint. I even sometimes bring white paint when I spit on Mom's milk. That's me.
Sorry to intrude.
That's okay.
But that's a big pooper.
Did it actually get out of his diaper?
I don't know.
We're gonna find out. The last thing I want to show you that has literally been so life-changing, even though I just started this like 10 days ago, it has already been so helpful. So if you are a homemaker, you know, or if you just live in a home, okay, I don't even know what homemaker really is, but if you have a home and it's one of your goals this year to be more organized, or you just have a lot of house projects going on, let me show you how I'm kind of organizing my house projects. So I'm gonna go back to my Life Hub. I have this house management hub here, and I just created this from a free template. So if you want this, you'll just go to the side over here, go to templates, and then switch this to personal. If you scroll down, it was this one, the house management hub. And you can just press get template, and yeah, this is what mine looks like after I've customized it a little bit. One of my goals is to learn how to properly do laundry, so I kind of just created a little laundry guide here with, you know, some notes I have on that. But this is what I want to show you is anytime I want to organize something, I'm going to take a photo of it and then create one of these. So this is the laundry cupboard I want to organize. I took a photo here of what it currently looks like. Another good thing to do would be actually to measure like the depth and make a note of it here. So when you're ordering organization supplies, or maybe you're at the store, you can reference this and know for sure if something will fit. And then I'll go on Pinterest and type in laundry room organization. And from here, I will just start pulling inspiration photos, dragging them to my desktop, and then importing them into this little project hub. So as you can see down here, I pulled in some inspiration photos. After I grab a photo, I will use like Google image search. I can use the Amazon image search feature if I'm looking for something like exact in the photo, and I can just see if I can find this exact thing. But overall, this is just great because it gives me inspiration. Let's say if I'm going to Home Goods or TJ Maxx, I can really just like have more of a clear vision of what I need to organize that specific area in my home. And I'll show you one more. The supplement cabinet, here's the photo before, here is all my inspiration. So I'm going to do a whole series on my channel just going through and showing you in depth how I ended up organizing all these places, but I just thought this was kind of a fun way to keep track of all my home projects. I haven't used these parts of the routine yet, but I'm sure they're useful. But I have been using this task list. I think I got this also from a template, but it's just super simple to do, in progress, and complete. So this is something I will just do with all of my home projects. Okay guys, that is going to be all for this video. I hope it brought you lots of inspiration. I will have the templates linked in the description and some of the videos I referenced as well. I love you guys, and remember, Jesus loves you.